Okay, so the major 50-point assignment has to do with some reading, some research, and some writing. Those are the three things that make up the communications course. In the beginning, we had a 30-hour course for reading, research, and writing. We plan 2 hours per week to get a very good mark. Now that we have a 50% assignment, instead of 30 hours to do it, we need to budget 15 hours. In that budget, it makes sense that we have 5 hours for research, 5 hours for reading, and 5 hours for writing. People write very well. When you do the assignment, you'll be writing about the information handout, learning skills in the workplace. You'll have to do a little bit of research using the handout for the assignment to get a copy of this document to read. When you write your report, I'll be looking for some key words that you put in your report to tell me that you've actually done the research and the reading. For instance, let's take the success idea that's called Be Curious. When the Apprenticeship Division and NSCC got together to produce this document, they had some idea about what it meant to be curious, and they wrote it down. It says things like, when new skills are linked to the bigger picture, it helps in seeing the connections between the learning and the overall job. It helps to show the relationship between what is known and what is coming. Be curious and find out how the learning links. Well, it's very important for this assignment and for apprenticeship and NSCC that you read that. And the way we'll be able to tell that you've read it and that you've picked up what you've read is when you write about it, some of the key words that are in this document will appear in your writing. So we've been doing some classroom sessions on how to pick out the key words. So everybody's going to pick out slightly different keywords, but it'll be my job to decide whether you picked out the keywords from this document or not. So I'm looking there, and I can see that it's important to the people at NSCC and with apprenticeship that you see the bigger picture. So I would pick out bigger picture as a key word in that particular document. So when I'm writing my report, I would say that what I'm going to do to demonstrate in the shop that I'm curious is I'm going to try to see the bigger picture. I'm going to try to see how this lab, a task, or assignment today fits into the bigger picture of learning my trade. And that, I think, is how I'm going to make sure that the key words from that document end up in my report so that when it's marked, I'll get, when that Be Curious part of the report is marked, I'll get 1 point for the research, I'll get 1 point for the reading, and I'll get 1 point for the writing, because I've used a key word in the writing that's going to make it clear to the reader that I understood what was said there. So when you're putting together your report, you need to use the key words from this document. If you try and put them together using your knowledge, which is good, we won't have any evidence that you actually did the research and read the document. 2/3 of the mark is based on doing the research and reading the document. If there's no evidence that you did it, then we'll have to only give you 1/3 of the marks. So make sure the evidence is there, because I'm sure you want 2/3 of the marks and not 1.